Welcome. You might like to have a bolster and a couple of blocks for the practice, but it's really not essential. If you would like to be supported in Supta Baddha Konasana, that's how we're going to begin, then bolster's there, and I may or may not bring it in towards the end of the practice. Take your time. Take your time to just set your space. Do you want to light a candle? Do you just need a minute? And I'll see you lying down, Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together. If you have a pillow or a bolster, then your shins are just resting. Arms can be wherever they naturally fall. And let yourself fall to the ground. And really just give yourself time to get heavy. Notice what you notice. The slow drawing back of your cells to the ground. This sweet remembrance of membranes to earth. That this body belongs. This body, your body, belongs. Belongs to the earth. And you're never not held by her. Let your bones get heavier. You really don't have to do anything. You're just offering your weight down. If at any time it doesn't feel comfortable or easeful to be in Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together and knees wide, you can just extend your legs or shift into something that feels more you. And we have to keep shifting into something that feels more like ourselves. And you can start to deepen your breath here too. Let your awareness rest on the threshold of your nostrils, just at the point where the breath enters. Become aware that the outer space, the outer atmosphere is moving into your body as you inhale. And your inner space, your inner atmosphere is moving out into the space. As you inhale, the space moves into you. And as you exhale, the space moves out from you. And just stay with that meditation. This most intimate exchange of the space moving into you, and that you are always in relationship, this continuity of outer and inner atmosphere. this most refined aspect and nectar of the gods, this breath. And you might imagine that this breath is transforming into a mountain stream, a crystal mountain stream. And you breathe that in. Exhaling out of your mouth, you see the condensation in the cold air. Keep going like that as you come into this practice of emptying. This is a practice of emptying. Emptying yourself out. What happens when you empty yourself of story, narrative, identity? What remains? Just the cool, clarifying air, the quality of a clear mountain stream. Keep breathing as you slowly bring your feet flat to the floor. You can stay on the bolster if you like. And just curling and lifting tail away from the ground, lifting your hips into a slow bridge. And exhaling to lower down. You might float your arms into the space, into the atmosphere. Notice how they might feel both heavy and light. And then slowly lifting your spine, one vertebra at a time away from the ground. And breathing that cool mountain stream down your spine. A gentle awakening. And slowly warming and waking back body. Waiting for your tail to release the next time your sacrum comes to the ground, and then drawing your knees into your chest and just seeing how you want to be here. You might make circles, you might just hold onto your shins. There might be a rocking, a pulsing. And then draw your knees close to your chest again and take your legs over to the right. Let the weight of your bones pour your legs to the right side. And then very slowly turn, rolling the back of your skull against the earth to release the left side of your brain into the holding cup of your skull. Turning your head all the way. Continuing to breathe and then rolling the back of your skull against the ground so slowly. Slow it right down so you can sense the waters holding your brain. And feeling the right side of your brain releasing as you turn slowly to the right. And you can imagine that there are particles of confusion, of thought, of story pouring out into the earth. Rolling your head slowly, slowly. There's no rush. Over to the other side. And when you land, head turn to the left, particles pouring out. Just surrender into the shape for a few breaths. There's a moment where body aligns with the present moment, with the ground, with the shape. And there's a coherence between you and the moment and the earth. And then drawing your knees back through center, real slow. Feeling every incremental detail as you roll over. Knees get heavy, legs, shin bones, thigh bones heavy to the ground as they roll to the left. And your head slowly rolls to the right. Maybe there's a sigh or a sound. Let your legs get heavy, 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 so you're not holding on to anything. You can either stay heavy in the shape and still, or you might slowly roll back of skull into the soft earth beneath. Really sensing into the weight of your brain as it releases into the holding waters of the cerebrospinal fluid. Bathing your brain so that all those intricate folds can soften. As if you were widening the channels for the stories, the chatter to disperse, irrigate, and pour out. And slowly rolling, rolling, rolling all the way to the left side. Right palm finds the earth, pressing into earth to come to a seat. Slowly, slowly, keep your eyes closed if you can. Sensing and feeling your way. And then once you're upright, just having a moment to listen. Bring hands to your thighs. And then just see what starts to emerge. Maybe there's gentle rocking. You might pour your weight backwards and forwards. Maybe something else starts to happen. Maybe you find that you are spontaneously bowing head to heart or circling around your center. You might press your palms into your thighs and maybe dip one shoulder and then the other, feeling the sweet opening through side body, back body. You might just let your head hang heavy as you sway from side to side. Seeing if you can keep your eyes closed as you transition into a downward dog. And there's no rush. slowing everything down because we are so fast, so full. What happens when you let the quiet in? Let your fingers be spread wide and the whole of your hand really listening to the ground. Gently tone your low belly as you reach your sit bones up and back, pressing the earth forward and away, and then starting to roll onto the outside edge of your right foot. Maybe you come onto the fingertips of your left hand. Bend your knees and then straighten your legs. Notice where your breath reaches. And then inhaling through center on the balls of your feet. Come onto the outside edge of your left foot, right fingertips. And bend and straighten your legs, slow. As if you really didn't want to miss a thing, didn't want to miss a moment of your life. Slowly take the pilgrimage to the top of the mat, standing forward fold. However you want to be here. Empty, 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 empty. Find your feet. Start to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Hands reach to the sky at the top of the inhale. And then lift your tail, cactus your arms, and swan dive back down, empty out of your mouth. Wave up one vertebra at a time, hands reach to sky. Empty out of your mouth, swan dive down. Take another 2 like that. Little half lift at the bottom. Downward facing dog. Inhale onto the balls of your feet. Draw your belly to your spine, chin to chest, and roll to a plank. Lift your sit bones, bend your knees, glide to down dog. Inhale high onto the balls of your feet. Come onto the outside edge of your right foot. And you can just be in that side body stretch, or you might take it more into a side plank. Or you might even step into a gentle wild thing. Coming through to the second side, nice and slow, outside edge of left foot. Take a couple of breaths in dog. And then slowly walking to the top of the mat. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Take a few waves. Inhale, hands reach to sky. Exhale, cactus and lower. Rising up, becoming the wave. Exhale out of your mouth as you swan dive down. One more wave, and this time you're going to release your arms alongside your body. Find yourself on the shoreline, where sea meets earth, where sky meets land. Maybe there's a gentle rocking. Keep your knees soft. Nothing locked, nothing forced. You might pour your weight from one foot to the other. Soft hands. Soft eyes closed or softly open. Letting the breath, that mountain stream, pour all the way down into your feet, into the ground. And you can let your imaginal world open. You might sense the waters at the shoreline lapping against your ankles as you breathe the stream down, down, down. Noticing the quality of the sky and the landscape you're in. And then softly, softly opening your eyes, bringing all of that with you. Turn your palms forwards and scoop the space. Let your palms move towards each other and sense the space between your hands. Inhale to open your arms wide and sense the space between your hands widening. Maybe there's a little back bend. And exhale, curl in, palms come to meet. Just to get a sense of the space that you're moving in and that's holding you, that's always holding you, it's always touching you, the space. And then turn your palms to face up, scooping the space with your soft, sensitized hands. Pour your weight into your right foot. Draw your left knee into your chest and spread your toes. Warrior 3, reach your arms back. Spread your left toes, reach through the mound of your big toe and then reach your arms forwards. High lunge, inhale. Lower to the ground, arms lower, back knee lowers. Low lunge, inhale, hands high, send your weight back. Exhale, sweep your arms down and back and lean into your front foot. Take a couple of pulses on your own. Hands to the ground, pyramid pose, lift your hips, straighten your legs and continue to rock your weight backwards and forwards. You can use the blocks if that's helpful and helps you to stay easy and present. Just circling, circling, circling with your hips. Stepping into a standing split or just stepping into a forward fold. We're going to meet there. Get heavy, release the weight of brain, hands, sway, pulse, bounce. Rolling up into the wave, inhale all the way, hands to sky. Empty out of your mouth, swan dive as you fall to earth. 2 more. Either emptying yourself out before the day begins or emptying the day out. Emptying anything you've been carrying. And the next time your hands reach, exhale them alongside your body, shoreline, shoreline. Turn your palms forward, scoop the space, open your eyes softly, bend your knees. Pour your weight into your left foot and draw your right knee into your chest, spread your toes. Warrior 3, glide back through the space. Be aware of the space holding you. Arms reach forward, high lunge, step back. Lower back knee, lower hands to the ground, low lunge. Inhale, hands high, weight, pause back. Exhale, sweep your arms down and back, weight, pause forwards. 2 more waves. Feeling both light and heavy in your arms, so there's no holding. Pyramid, lifting your hips, straightening your legs, rocking backwards and forwards. Maybe you roll through your hips. Making space, making space. You might imagine that you're moving as a body of space. Every breath clarifying and clearing the channels so you can perceive more beneath the thoughts and the stories. Maybe a standing split, or maybe you just step forwards. We're going to meet there, hang heavy, get heavy. What else are you holding? What else can you offer down to the ground, into the earth? Let it pour out of you, out of the soles of your feet, out of the crown of your head. Slowly rolling up, take 3 waves, cresting. The top of the inhale as your hands reach. Emptying as you fold. And then shoreline, hands alongside your body. Release your jaw. Let everything be soft and heavy. Maybe you take a bit of a wider stance and just see what happens if body wants to sway. If head wants to roll. And just being right where you are, right where you're standing. And then we're going to meet in a down dog, so however you want to get there, you might roll down chin to chest, you might move through a vinyasa, you might just come into a malasana squat. Trust where your body takes you now that you are emptied out. Trusting that your intuition can guide you, your breath can guide you. Once you've had some time in down dog, if you'd like to take a wild thing, you might inhale high onto the balls of your feet, take the outside edge of right foot and step behind. Now you're empty, allowing yourself to be filled with grace. Let yourself be filled with grace, a body of grace. In whatever shape you find yourself in, calling that prayer into your body. May I be filled with grace. And then we'll meet in a child's pose. This reverent shape, forehead to the ground. Breathe into your belly. all the way through the chamber of your heart. And slowly rolling up to kneeling. One hand to heart, one hand to belly. Resting your attention on the space between your brows as you breathe all the way down through your heart into the sacred bowl of your pelvis. And all the way up from pelvis to the space between your brow. Taking the tantric breath where we inhale down, the transcendent, the formless taking form. And then the return and that sweet love play of form and formlessness. And then just releasing, and you can just rest here in meditation. If you want to lie down, lie down. Breath flows in, breath flows out as a nectar of the gods. Be the cup, be the cup. Emptied out and ready to receive.